information, service provider information, go to master menu, client master, new client, when you click on new client, a screen will open. Here you have to fill information related to service provider. Code number you can mention here, your client file number, alphanumeric you can use here. Status of service provider you have to choose, individual, company, partnership, firm, HUF. Residential status, PAN number. According to selected client status, screen information will change. If you are working in individual client, then you have to enter first name, last name, father name. Or if you are choosing partnership firm, then you have to enter here name of partnership firm, signing person of partnership firm, father name of signing person, incorporation date of firm, designation of signing person, PAN number of signing person. In case of other than individual, 2 PAN number required. First PAN number related to selected status, and second PAN number, signed PAN number means signing person PAN number. For example, my partnership firm name, and signing person is Kamal. So here I have to fill Kamal and company PAN number, and signing person PAN. Here you have to enter signing person means Kamal PAN number. Incorporation date of signing person, incorporation date of partnership firm. Here you have to enter incorporation date of partnership firm. Designation of signing person. If you have any information related to ratio number, you can enter. It is not compulsory. Ward and circle also not compulsory. If you want to fill ward and circle information, we are providing a import button. Directly you can import from income tax website by clicking on get jurisdiction online button. We are providing a button in this screen, get jurisdiction online button. By clicking on get jurisdiction online, you can import your ward circle detail of particular client directly from income tax website. Nature of partnership firm, profession or non-profession. In case of partnership firm is limited liability partnership, then here you can select LLP option we are providing here. You can check mark on this option. Now enter office address of particular client. After entering information in this screen, now click on Save. When you click on Save, you will receive a message. Do you want to change current client? Current client, I am working in KDK Software India Private Limited. If I want to choose the created client, then click on Yes. Now your current client activated, Kamal and Company. If you want to edit client, you can choose edit option, delete option is available, change code, search. Also you can import number of client information from Excel sheet. When you click on new client, here we are providing an Excel sheet. In this Excel sheet, we are providing two worksheets, client master and bank detail. In client master, you can enter your all client details. After entering data in this Excel sheet, save this Excel sheet and import by clicking on import option. So number of client data you can import directly from Excel sheet. In case you are preparing individual client, then mention individual proprietary firm name in office address name column. And individual person name you have to mention in first name, middle name and last name. So proprietary firm information you have to enter in name column. After creation of client information, now you have to choose financial year and first half or second half. You are preparing return for first half or second half. If you want to change your client, you can use select client option is available here. Service list, if you want to see effective date of service or tax collection codes, we are providing here service list with tax collection code and effective date. For selection of financial year and first half, second half, go to master menu, financial year. Here you have to choose your financial year and period April to September or October to March. If you are preparing first half return, then you can choose here April to September. In case of second half, then choose October to March. Now next step is enter additional information of selected client. Additional information related to service tax registration number, range code detail of service tax, provided service by service provider. For entering entire detail, go to master menu, additional information. Here you have to enter service tax registration number, authorized signing person name, person name who is signing ST3 return, designation of authorized signing person, STC code number. Now division code, commissioner detail. If you already have this information, you can enter manually. Also, we are providing online import option available here. You can directly import from Service Tax Department website. So by clicking on online button, you can import entire range code details, or also we are providing all over India range code detail in our software. So you can also search your range code detail by clicking on offline button. If you want to verify your registration number, here we are providing e-verification. E-verify button is available. You can also check registration number is correct or not by clicking on this button. When you click on e-verification, automatic software will redirect you on department website. So by clicking on get detail, you can check your registration number information. Now select your applicable services. Here service list is available. By double click you can choose applicable services. In case of any wrong selection of service, if you want to remove, so you can remove your selected service by double click. For example, I have selected advertisement agency service and I want to remove this service from selected service. By double click you can remove it. Now next is, in case you are claiming any exemption or abatement, enter your abatement or exemption notification number in said service property. Here a option is available, said service property. When you click on this button, a new screen will open. Automatic you will find here your selected service name. Select your financial year and period. Selected client is service provider or service receiver. Accordingly you can choose. In case of service receiver or provider, service covered under partial reverse charge, then you can select here partial reverse charge option. Will automatic highlight according to service tax rules. So you can choose your partial reverse charge option here. In case you are claiming any abatement or exemption, you have to select here if you are claiming abatement or exemption. After selection of abatement exemption, notification number will automatically come related to selected service. So you can choose accordingly, and notification serial number. After selection of notification number and serial number, now click on add. So here you can add multiple notification number by selection and by clicking on add button. After adding your notification number, now click on save. In case of any wrong selection of abatement or exemption notification number, if you want to remove, then go to view service, double click on your service name. You will find here your added abatement or notification number. Click on your particular notification number and click on remove button. Are you sure you want to remove selected record? Click on yes. So this is the process for adding and removing of your notification number. So for entering abatement or any exemption notification number, you have to enter data in set service property. In case any branch information available, if you are preparing any branch return of your selected client, here you can add your branch information by clicking on add branch button. After entering additional information related to selected client, now click on save button and exit from this screen. Now next step is add BSR code of bank in which you are depositing service tax amount through online or offline. Go to master menu, bank master. By clicking on add button, you can add your bank BSR code. First you have to select state, city name, bank name, then branch. After selection of your state, city, bank and bank branch name, by clicking on find button, you can search your BSR code, then click on save. If you are unable to find your bank BSR code, typing option is also available here. By typing, you can also save your data. So first we have created client information, then selected financial year and period, then enter additional information related to selected client and create bank BSR code in bank master option. For entering bank account detail of selected client, if you are paying your GR7 through check or you want to mention drawn on bank name, here you can create your drawn on bank name. Now next step is for preparation of ST3 return. Go to transaction menu, click on ST3 half yearly return under section 70. Here your selected financial year information, period information and name of assessee automatic come. We have not created any branch, So head office information means main client information is coming here. Next, category of service. If selected client is providing more than 2 services, you can select multiple services in master additional information, and here you can select your category of service, because for every service you have to enter separate information related to amount received, challan paid, sandwich credit. So here you can select your multiple services in category of service option. Now enter registration number of premise for which return being filed. Here you have to enter premise code of service provider. Now next, for entering receipt detail, sandwich credit detail, click on payment detail option. When you click on payment detail button, a new screen will open. Amount billed gross button is locked because now billing information not required in ST3 format. So you will not able to enter any data in amount bill gross option. Next is amount received receivable exempt service. For entering amount received or receivable exempt service data, click on second button. Here you can enter your monthly amount received or receivable detail against exempt service, amount received against export service, amount received toward exempted, or amount received as pure agent. So according to availability of data, you can enter here your data. After entering your data, click on back. Now third option is amount received receivable for taxable service. Click on third button. Here we are entering data related to amount detail of taxable service. For entering data in this screen, click on New button. Select your entry description. Number of entry description are available here according to point of taxation rule. So you have to choose here taxable amount, invoice issue, advance received, invoice not issued, or receipt basis, rule 6.1 in case of under partial reverse charge, or invoice not issued. So according to service tax rules, you can choose here entry description. Then select month. For example, I am entering here April month receive amount. Select your applicable tax rate. Partially taxable, applicable in case of partial reverse charge. If service covered under partial reverse charge, then option available here, yes or no, according to you can choose, and you can mention your percentage for tax is payable. Now taxable amount of selected month, for example 5 lakh amount received in April month. Abatement rate, in case you are claiming any abatement, then here you have to mention abatement rate. Also note down, if you are claiming any abatement, you have to enter notification number in additional information, master additional information, set service properties. Any other deduction? Now net taxable amount automatic come and tax calculation, software will automatic calculate. For other month detail, again you have to click on new button. Select here your entry description. After entering your entire detail, now click on save. If you want to delete any raw, click on particular raw and click on delete button. Now click on back. Here you can see our amount is coming 5 lakh and 4 lakh 90,000. In case any information available related to consideration other than money, here you can enter detail related to consideration other than money. Same process applicable here. By clicking on new, you have to select entry description, month, tax rate, amount, abatement if you are claiming any abatement, other deduction. Now net taxable amount is coming 5 lakh and 490. Abatement, we have not claimed any abatement, so value is coming 0. Now net taxable amount 5 lakh and 4 lakh 90,000. Software will automatically calculate your tax amount according to selected tax rate. So net tax payable is for April month 61,800 and for May month 60,564. If you are claiming any sandwich credit, then click on amount paid sandwich credit. A new screen will open. In this screen you can enter your sandwich credit detail. In case any opening balance available, you can enter here opening balance, carry forward balance from last period. Now, if you are claiming any credit available on inputs, credit avail on capital goods, credit avail on input service. So according to availability of sandwich credit, you can choose particular button. For example, I am entering here credit avail on input service. Here you have to enter billing information of service received on which sandwich credit available. So by clicking on new button, select here particular month, service received in April month. I am taking example, service received in the month of April. Invoice date, invoice number, name of service provider, registration number of service provider, amount paid excluding service tax and education cess, input service, so after entering your amount paid excluding service tax, software will automatically calculate your tax amount, service tax, education cess and higher education cess. Now click on save. So by clicking on new button, you can enter here multiple invoices. Now if you want to utilize the service tax credit, we have service tax 6,000, education cess 120 and higher education cess 60 rupees. For utilization, click on back. On sandwich credit screen, you will find here a option is available, utilization of payment of service tax. Utilized for payment of service tax, click on particular button. We have 6,000 service tax, 120 education cess and 60 rupees higher education cess. After entering utilization of sandwich credit, now click on back. So we can check service tax. When I click on service tax paid, a message is coming, invalid utilized amount of sandwich credit, because we have 6,000 sandwich credit but utilized 60,000. That's why the message is coming. If you are claiming higher than available sandwich credit, then software will give you a message, invalid utilized amount of sandwich credit. So for correction, again go to utilization window and do here your correction. Now click on back. So we can check here Here we can check service tax paid 6,000, utilized, education says paid, and higher education and secondary education says paid. So according to availability of Sandwich credit and utilization, we can check our Sandwich credit. Now click on back. Now we can see here tax payable 61800, utilize 6180, net tax payable 55620. If already paid, you can enter your GR7 challan information. In amount paid in cash access, click on particular button, enter here your GR7 challan information by clicking on new, select type of challan, against due, arrear, advance or amount under section 73A, select particular month, challan number, challan paid date, any other penalty or late fee you can enter here. Or if you want to calculate interest, we are providing a interest calculation button. By clicking on calculate interest, you can also calculate your interest penalty. Bank name, select your BSR code, then click on save. If you want to verify your challan, also you can verify your challan information by clicking on e-verify challan amount. If you want to enter any additional information of particular challan, if amount paid by check, so you can enter here the check number, check date, check bank. Same if you want to enter any other month information, you can choose particular type of challan, select your month, enter challan number, challan paid date, select your particular bank BSR code. In case of paid by book entry, you can choose here. Now click on save. For online payment of challan, here you can use link to e-challan. Software will automatically redirect you on online payment gateway window. Or if you want to print your GR7, you can click on report. These are the steps for entering data in ST3 payment detail. Now click on back. In case any credit details for input service distributor, you can enter here credit detail for input service distributor in receive and distribute Sandwich credit window. So here you can enter Sandwich credit details received and distribute in case of input service distributor. If you want to adjust your excess payment, on left side you will find here a excess adjustment option. Click on particular excess adjustment option, click on new, select here rule. 4 rules available 6364A, 61A and 64C. Also we are providing here description of particular rule. 61A, adjustment of amount paid in earlier period. 63, service tax paid on advance received but service not provided. 64A, excess service tax deposit. And 64C, tax adjustment, property tax paid. So according to rule, you can choose here particular rule. Select month. If you want to adjust your excess payment with your May month payment, so you can choose here May month. So according to adjustment of particular month, you can choose your particular month. Enter tax amount. Suppose you want to adjust 1000 service tax. Education says and higher education says. Now enter source document number, source document date and source document period. So here you can adjust your excess payment with your current liability. After entering, click on back button. Now last step is preparation of XML file of your ST3 return. Mention here place, date if you are filing original return. In case of revise, you can choose here revise. Now click on e-file. Provide here path. For saving of your ST3 return. For example, I want to save on desktop and giving name. Now after giving name, click on save. You will find here two options: make Excel file in open mode or do not validate XLS file automatically. What is the use of these two options? Make Excel, because ST3 format available in Excel utility. If you want to see the entire data in Excel format, you can choose make Excel in open mode, or if you don't want automatic validation of XLS file, means Excel file, then you can choose do not validate XLS file automatically. The software will not create your XML file if you are choosing do not validate XLS file automatically. After selection of particular option, now click on proceed. Software is preparing your ST3 format in Excel file. So now we can see here data is coming directly from software, and software is automatic validating your XLS file. and creating your XML file. System has generated the XML file at the location desktop. Please log in to ACES application and upload this file. We can check entire Excel sheet by clicking on particular worksheet. First is return information related to period, solicitation number, selected client status, selected service, payable service. One is coming because we have selected only one service. If you are selecting more than one service, then automatic payable service worksheet will create payable as service 1, payable service 2, 3 according to number of services. Advance payment, in case you are entering any advance payment detail, then data will come here. Paid service amount, we have entered amount received detail. So after calculating tax, now in this worksheet, payment detail is coming. We have paid challan and adjusted send with credit. So here detail are coming related to amount paid, service tax, education sales and higher education sales. Challan information, challan number, date of deposit, all the information coming in this worksheet. Send with adjustment, detail of sandwich, credit of service tax related to input service distributor. So after importing your all data in this Excel sheet, software has created a XML file on your particular save location. We can see here. If you want to upload this particular XML file, no need to open Service Tax Department website. We are providing upload option in this screen. By clicking on upload XML, you can enter here your user ID and password and you can click on submit button. Software will automatically redirect you on Service Tax Department website. After that login, you can browse your XML file from your save location and you can upload your return directly to software. So this is the process for preparation of ST3 return challan. In case of more than two service, if you are choosing more than two service, then you have to enter your payment detail information separately for every service. For example, I am selecting here security agencies and clicking on save. When you come in ST3 window, after entering your first service data, now you have to choose second service and enter separately detail of amount received, challan paid, send with credit in payment detail button. If you want to prepare your ST1 registration form, after creating your client information in client master, directly you can go in transaction ST1 form, application form for registration, and enter here entire detail related to service provider, services, nature of registration, address of premise. After entering your entire information, you can do e-filing by clicking on e-filing button. When you click on e-filing, username, password required. First you have to create your username password from Service Tax Department website www.aces.gov.in. After creation of your username and password, you can submit your ST1 form directly through our software. Other forms you can also create ST4, ST5, 6, 7, ASTR1. Simply go to particular form, enter data and click on report. Because e-filing is not available for other forms, so separately by entering data you can prepare your particular form report. Now I am showing you in case of you are claiming any partial reverse charge, then how to enter data. When you are selecting any service in master additional information, and if your service covered under partial reverse charge, after selection of service, I have selected here security agencies. You have to go in set service property. You will find here your particular service. Here, if you are service provider, you can choose service provider or receiver. After selection of particular assessee type, now you have to choose if you are claiming any partial reverse charge, then you have to select here particular option, a service provider under partial reverse charge under provision section 68(2). So according to provider or receiver, you have to choose particular option and enter your particular exemption or abatement notification number. Then click on save. Now come in ST3, select your particular service, go to payment detail, then go to amount received or receivable for taxable service, click on new, select here taxable amount under partial reverse charge, select here particular month, select here particular tax rate, partially taxable yes no, select here, if partial taxable yes, then select here yes, in case of no, then select no, if yes, percentage for taxes payable. If you are mentioning 25%, then software will automatically calculate your net tax payable value when you are entering your taxable amount. For example, I have entered here percentage for taxes payable 25%, taxable amount is 1 lakh. So 25% of 1 lakh, net taxable value is coming 25,000. So this is the process if you are entering any entry related to partial reverse charge. First you have to select your particular service in additional information, go to set service property, choose your partial reverse charge option, then come in ST3 form, payment detail, amount received, taxable service, then select here taxable amount under partial reverse charge. How to calculate interest amount in case of late payment of GR7? Suppose my month payment paid on 10th June. Click on calculate interest. If you want to calculate for all services, then you can select here all. If you want to calculate interest for particular service payment, then select here particular service payment. Calculate due date 5th of month or 6th of month, according to you can choose here. Then click on calculate. So here we can see April month payment, no penalty. Payment due date is 5th May, paid on 12th April. Now my month payment due date is 5th June, but paid on 10th June. So 5 days delay. Total interest is 149. So this is the process how to calculate interest penalty in case of late payment of GR7. Blank form also available. If you want to use any blank form, you can take the printout from here. Library. In library, we are also providing circular notification issued by Service Tax Department. So you can choose your particular circular notification if required. Also, we are providing form export to. You can also prepare form export to half yearly return. So by entering data, you can prepare this form, or if you want to prepare a refund form, also you can use form R in case of any refund. If you have any query related to service tax software, chat option is available on your screen. You can ask via chat option. After submission of return, also you can maintain your submitted return data in master submitted return. Select your particular client. Mention return submission date. Click on update. Happily return file. Log the record. If you want to log, you can click on yes. Record updated successfully. Now a separate MIS report software will prepare submitted return, pending return. In reports menu, you will find your MIS reports. Also, you can unlock your data. Click on submitted return. At last, we will find here log yes or no. If you want to unlock, click on no, then click on save. So you can check the submitted return, pending returns, to be prepared, to be filed. Receiving one query, how to give detail in case of service. If both abatement and exemption is available, like in case of cab operator service. First, you have to enter your abatement or exemption notification number in master additional information set service property. After that, when you are coming in ST3 form, payment detail, after selection of service, click on payment detail. If your amount exempted, then you can enter here amount received, receivable, exempt service. Amount received toward exempted. Here you have to enter exempted amount. Or in case of amount taxable but abatement available, then you have to enter amount in amount received, receivable for taxable service. By clicking on new, select your entry description, month, tax rate, taxable amount, then mention your abatement rate. Then software will automatically calculate your abatement amount and net amount will automatically come in net taxable value. This is the process for entering your data. Receiving one question, I have construction service under partial reverse charge, but for same bill raised by me are not under provision for partial reverse charge. How can I feed their detail in software? Process is same. Go to amount received, receivable for taxable service. Do not select here taxable amount under partial reverse charge. You can select your particular entry description, invoice issue, amount received not issue, invoice not issue. If you are not charging your amount under partial reverse charge, do not select here taxable amount under partial reverse charge. If you have any query related to service tax software, you can ask via chat option. Chat option is available on your screen.